Worthless!
Shaken and stirred! Can't handle your drink! Think you can bully me? Shaken and stirred. Can't handle your drink. I'm here. Think you can bully me?
Boring. Here.
Scratch. Diana, smash. Yeah! Spring Fairy! Don't leave me. Shake it and... Think you can bully me? Oh, so wise.
Here. Boring. Useless. The day has finally come.
There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go for a walk?
Right.
Brace yourselves. Huh? Wouldn't gliding be faster? gliding be faster? Here we go! Brace yourselves. Yeah. How rude.
Worthless. Useless. Impossible.
Unthinkable!
There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go for a walk?
This is how it must be.
Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time? Germinating seeds, huh? Huh? One with the forest. Ha! I'll uproot you. Enshroud. Ha! I'll bury you. can't see. Ha! Ta! Whom dust to dust.
May knowledge guide you.
Yahoo! Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Decided by destiny. Think you can get away?
Useless. Here.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Here we go.
Get out of my way!
Boring.
Leave it to me.
A pleasure to be working with.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Here! Worthless!
Made some progress.
Look at you, Spoontail.
Taking it serious.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Coming to art. Sumetsu!
No use hiding back there.
Get out of my way!
Sketch.
Boring! Lament! Worthless!
Your strength is praiseworthy. I too shall use all of mine.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Think you can bully me? Diana Special!
Is this retribution?
Whirling snow! Yeah! So rude!
Shaken and stirred!
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Ha, yeah! Yahoo! Let me sleep a while. I am dishonored.
Think you can bully me? Look at you, Spoontail. Shaken and stirred!
Die here.
Disappear! Here!
Some you win, and some you lose.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Diana Special! Very... don't...
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Let's play! Yeah! Yahoo!
Useless!
No use hiding back there.
Evil conquering! Worthless!
All you do is run.
Here we go! Think you can get away?
Here! Impossible!
takeoff.
Oh, my Snow White.
Unthinkable! Brace yourselves.
Devour.
I will not stand for this. Take flight.
Some you win, and some you lose.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Shaking hands.
Sakura swirl. Here we go. Think you can get away?
Worthless! Here!
Yeah. Can't handle you. Think you can bully me?
Time for takeoff.
Dance, my pretties!
Whirling snow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Useless!
Scratch.
Not every wound will heal.
Worthless. Here.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Worthless.
Come, put up a fight. Embrace your searing reckoning.
Embrace the ice!
Let's play! Shaken and think you can bully me? Can't handle your dream.
Here we go!
Time for takeoff.
Lament. Worthless. Here.
Scratch. Yahoo!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Whirling snow.
Look at you, Foozia. Let's play.
Think you can get away?
Not every wound will heal.
My apologies! Coming to art! Sumetsu! Whirling snow! Here we go!
Shaken and stirred.
Brace yourselves! Pardon my indiscretion.
I'm here. Think you can bully me? Diana,
Here we go! Time for
Not
takeoff!
every wound will heal.
Useless. Is this retribution?
I never asked for redemption. Never.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Ad Astra.
Hey, Miss Linlong. Sorry to bother you. We're friends of his. He's been
Sure. Which model of...
we don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's just go with Jur-E.
Jur-E picked up his set not long ago. Just so you're aware, we don't...
Don't worry. Price.
For this set, the one...
Okay.
Well, don't take too long.
This is turning into a real headache.
I'd just like to point out,
It's not like you did any...
my specialty is information.
I...
Yelan, so is the plan... Oh, if we can...
If so, it's no ordinary.
What do you mean?
First of all, Jur-E isn't much of a drinker. If he was just looking to sell... No. Whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard look. Now, where might
Fatui of fish.
have both locations surrounded?
Lady Yelan, is it time for a...
Get with the program, would you? This is a covert surveillance, in which case...
Great idea! So we...
But Lady Yelan.
I'm well aware. Stick to your orders.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan.
I'll be waiting for you at the tea. If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui...
Thank you so very much. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Perfect timing. When Yuan just sent word that the
Qingshu Pool? That...
It looks like that's where they've arranged Qingshu Pool is all...
Oh no, we got...
Let's go. This is Qingshu Pool, full of ruins, crawling with monsters. Anyone with any sense steers well clear of this place. I've looked into the place before. There's a worker's entrance somewhere around here. Follow me.
Worthless!
There's been some work done on the workers left still.
Don't worry. By the way,
They have other things to...
pew pew! Shake it ass!
Yoo-hoo! Think you can get away?
Quietly now. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. As I expected. But this shouldn't be too much trouble.
I see that? That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador. That must be the emergency access route.
Take it easy.
Look at you, Foozhound.
Time for takeoff. How rude. Let's play.
Useless. Boring. Disappear. Worthless. Worthless.
The water's gone down. Hey, look! Is that another way through?
What? Worthless.
Busted. Take it easy.
Think you can get away?
Here comes the catch.
Lament! Here!
The waters flowed into the groove, and now the statues have lit up. Okay, now we should be able to move the statues.
The door is open. Let's go!
We should be nearly at the bottom now. Let's wrap this up.
Time for takeoff.
Quietly now. Busted.
Sakura swirl.
Can't handle your dreams. Huh? Shaking and...
Things are about to get dicey.
I can tell from the aroma that this is very... Come on, bottoms up. You'll get... You're more of a lightweight than I thought. Already struggling after one glass? I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning. Come on, another round. Let's...
Sure. You didn't leave me much of a choice, though, did you? Just the mention of... I'm more timid than you realize.
Look, I know it has not been easy for you, my friend. But I have to say, you really are quite a genius. I mean, the poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an What was it you said? Oh, yeah. You said the soup's fishy flavor neutral...
It struck me one day when I was fishing.
You have performed excellently. Aside from Ching...
Don't worry.
Did you hear that? It was poison! That's why Uncle Tiana's... What a nasty guy! Seize him!
Hold on. Did you bring a camera? If not, you can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have to...
We've, seen no progress on the dip, but soon, everything will be... I remember when I first saw you. I knew right away that you would make a good partner for us. Hey.
How could I forget? The only way is for you to shine bright.
Yes. Just look at your two competitors. Chen Wei had wealth. Ming Boa had reputation. And that's why I decided to help you. You know, there's an old saying in the Fatui. Give a starving dog a bone, and it'll go...
Yes.
You know the best... heck, when you're not in the company of the
Uncle Gao said that Jur-E has low self-esteem. Seems he was right. He was worried that whatever advantage he might have now will diminish over time. So, do you have any more film in the camera? Then get ready to use it. How well this goes for us.
Ooh, is there any more alcohol? Go on. Fill me up. I'm in a good mood today.
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can...
Whoa, this is the good... Huh? Charlie.
You seem surprised.
You...
How could I not? I've sacrificed years of my life. You really think I'd put myself... Do you see the haystack in the corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door, I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the...
What?
I took the liberty of leaving some evidence of your contact with the undercover agents at the Black Cliff Forge. It won't take long for people to join the Fatui planted but things didn't quite go to plan. Faced with the overwhelming, it explains why you acted alone, while exonerated. Of course, none of that will have...
Cherry, do you really think you're gonna get away with it? After I die?
A record? Oh.
What? How?
Because when you contacted me, I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan to thank. He'll help me tie up all... He has been eyeing your position for...
That traitor!
Shh. Sweet dreams.
I did a little surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went south. I have them all we were here the whole time and have picked...
The game's up? I happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so I approached them on the...
This is how you want to play. Fine. You do you. All we need to do to convict you is establish that... Nothing else?
One wrong move and it all... You followed him here, didn't you? Let's talk about this, Yelan.
Your point...
When I take office, I can guarantee that I will... I don't deny that I used underhanded methods to get here.
You still don't get it, do you? Even... What do you think? Exactly. There's nothing wrong with wanting to win other people. He was like a teacher and a father to you, but you...
That's enough.
Of course. But out of everyone in the world...
That's enough!
Life is like fishing. It cannot be rushed. Whatever you do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan. But you have to keep calm to carry on. You're still young. Be patient, believe in yourself, and don't look outside yourself to prove your value. Where's Jury these days? It's been a long time since he last paid me a visit.
Maybe he's just busy.
Well, next time, if he doesn't bring a pot of piping hot fish soup, don't let him in.
Whatever you were thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison. Oh, I almost forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you. But right now, I have an opportunity for you.
Huh?
Sorry, things are about to get extremely busy for me. Let's meet I'll have someone remove the explosives.
Need our help with that?
No, it could be dangerous. You should... Don't worry. As long as they're willing to cooperate, get some rest.
There is now no poison left in his system. But recovery...
Dr. Baiju.
You needn't worry too much. Keep taking the prescription. It's good we caught it in time. A few days later...
How did they successfully secure such a seldom see? Unfortunately for them...
Uncle Tian will be heading off now. Remember to get plenty...
Don't worry, I will. Thank you very much. Ah, you're here too? Yes, the exhaustion's...
Luckily, it looks like choosing the Tianshu's successor is suddenly not such a pressing issue.
Hey, Yelan!
My work is mostly wrapped up, so I thought I'd take a minute to... The assessment process comes to an end here, Uncle Tian. In my opinion, Zhi is not suitable.
You have my gratitude. People can change...
Is it just Paimon, or is Uncle...
Don't underestimate Uncle Tian. He wouldn't have... Normally, the Yuehai Pavilion would be responsible...
Yes, to be quite honest, I wanted to trust him. When I first met Zhi, I wondered if he had... I concluded that he had no ulterior... In the end, even he changed. I never had any plans to recommend him directly, but I always intended to give him... I had no reputation to speak of when I first became Tianshu. I relied on Ganyu's assistance for all manner of...
I have to admit, the intel suggests that the Fatui saw him as... He chose that specific liquor from Xinyue kiosk because the fiery flavor would match. He also installed a secret compartment in the wine pump. Afterwards, we also...
But that's still real...
Yes. Had he drunk the poisonous wine, he still would have faced serious...
How is...
Well, I mean, he's sitting in a jail. Still, he's cooperating. He didn't turn down my offer to strike a deal. I'll make sure there are plenty of guards around to...
A deal? Does this have...
Yes, Zhi's not the one I'm interested in. If he was as far as this went. But once the Fatui became involved, think...
Well...
Almost.
Uncle Tian? Yelan? What are you talking about?
Zhi colluded with the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. With Yusupov in our hands, and a statement from Zhi, also we'd be able to gain control. Pawns like this can be major assets. They open up all sorts of new... Why,
So...
We got halfway. But when we tried to make...
the Fatui...
I found out from other the Fatui's main force is on... It's a pity that Theo...
I have to ask, Yelan. Do you have a... I remember you showed some interest a few...
Oh, that. I prefer my current life. Although it'd still be a... All right.
Where are you off to this time?
As you might have guessed. But I'm sure if you keep going, maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons. Until then, keep your wits about you. If you have any more questions...
Useless. Foreign.
This is where you've been, Tainari? That's...
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Tainari, everything. Am I going to die? And tell Suna that I'm sorry. Tainari, I heard that people turn into birds.
What happened?
Okay, enough. You just have a small fever. Take your
Really? Then...
No can do. You're a big kid now.
Oh...
Hey, let me ask you something. I
don't know either. Mom, it's different from before. After I got out,
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Traveler, Paimon.
Mr. Forest Watcher.
I gave him some antipyretics. I told him that he would feel better after some medicine, and his symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem...
What do we do? Mr. Forest...
If memory serves, a plant, a small number grow in arid deserts. They usually they're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidya forest's climate. I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale, have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
All right.
Contaminated region, huh? Is that why you two are also here?
Yep.
Doesn't seem like one. The only thing they haven't...
We feel the same way.
All right. Let's contact the caravans first. There's no time to waste.
The rain stopped. I don't concern myself with the weather.
Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass.
I'm sorry.
Closed?
It's a long... They were mechanical parts that our caravans had to... All the merchants talked it over.
I don't get it. If these raising prices won't solve it...
Mr. Forest Watch, we asked around, and we can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come.
So the bandit hidden... How many people were there in...
That crook came from the contaminated...
No, Pete.
Even if I tell you, you might not believe...
What the heck? The Avidya Forest?
To be honest, I'd rather not think about it. It came out of nowhere. Before we were all shocked.
I see. If we...
Oh, but of course, not only that, but you'll become...
Enough. Tell me...
Maybe one. If you're interested, you can go...
All right. We'll go and...
After the goods were stolen, I made It turns out that many others have also been robbed by that crooked crab. However, the crab only seems to be interested in a caravan carrying a large amount of more. I had an uneventful trip. But another whatever the case, that thing is a scourge.
That mechanical crab is fast. 10 of us might not even be able to... Didn't the academia ban... Our salaries even got slashed.
Boring! Worthless!
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies. We don't normally see the mechanical crab, and it only shows up when the caravans are here.
You haven't tried capturing it?
We have, but it's too agile, in fact. However, we did unexpectedly... It apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest. Once its stash grows large enough...
How are things?
We learned of its behaviors, but much... Assuming normal operational status, if I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things. Or the mora you made. But it only goes after mechanical
Right. It's really weak.
So, you all...
Do you have any more mechanical parts with you?
Yes, I still have a small bag of samples. They were... Oh...
Under constant external conditions, organisms rarely initiate changes in their habits. Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition. It lives... If we have said components, we can lure it out, capture it, and then make... well, chatting like that...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our good...
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have other uses for it later. We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for.
Oh, yeah. No problem at all. If it means getting our things back...
I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, we'll use the mechanical component. Once it appears, capture it. I leave the timing to you.
Don't worry, we're...
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current
Then let's get to it.
Okay. This sumpter beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time.
The sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Why did it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened.
All right, it's moving again. Did you hear? Ah! Is that the mechanical crab?
It looks strong. Be careful.
Foreign, disappear!
Just try to escape this time. Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it. What?
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. You came from the depths of the contaminated region. If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
It reacted.
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple...
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the contaminant?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large... If we charge straight in, I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my...
Paimon gets it now.
It doesn't have to. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply...
It seems to be...
Listen to me. Wait for us here. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return... I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components and to purchase... We should return. But before we do, we need to set up a few...
mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for... Thank you all so very much. I don't know how... Don't worry about the price. They're on the house.
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some...
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts?
But those parts are very useful to me. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder, the forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no
Noted. Thank you.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child...
Boring! Worthless!
Oh! Hi there, Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment.
No need. A precise dosage is required this...
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for... I'll go prepare the medication.
How is he? Doing it? I feel like he's doing... That's wonderful! Oh yeah. He asked me to tell you that Suna came by. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you.
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear I asked you?
Of course I did.
Yes. We're going to the contaminated region. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm...
Huh?
Many things are learned by doing. Deal with problems as you yourself...
That's right! All right. Master, Traveler, Paimon?
We'll be all right. You put too much confidence. Let's return and find...
Useless!
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where did it secretly scuttle away?
Huh. The trap... You honored our agreement and waited. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another... Glad you're satisfied. If I want to see what happened there.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like... really...
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree...
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper... My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive... From the looks of things, the lake...
You're saying the contamination here...
I can't confirm that right now. Let's take another look around and...
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire... The birds used to chirp really loud.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of... Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something...
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot of damage.
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions with climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies, this equilibrium is broken when the surround... If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However,
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but he and I are fine because our elemental capability. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who could... That's about it for the investigation. Environment, no wind. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's...
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and...
What a neat thing! Let's set up...
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once the purification devices have their limits, at best, if we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the... That's right.
Huh? The mechanical...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stable, get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close.
Here we go. Think you can get away? Scratch it. Shake it and stir. Whew. That's all of them. Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help!
Evil conquering! Worthless!
Spare me!
Hey! Are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Don't worry, we took...
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad... It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Do you know what's in... I just came here to pick her. I gotta get... No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence...
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. So you think you did a good job and want to...
It's so hard.
All right, regardless of what you're... That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. And also, how do you feel about that person's...
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for... It's getting late. So let's set up camp for the night. We'll Hey, over here. Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up. Let's set up camp here.
All right. Paimon also...
Oh. Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook 10...
You're not wrong, But the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below. Rainforests are very wet. For the next tasks at hand,
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expecting that. That's right. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside...
Traveler, Tainari. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interests. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground.
Those were probably deadleaf butterflies. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. Oh, you found some already.
Hey! Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That is one reason.
It looks real.
After some further thought, it might come up with some... I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight.
We need lookouts?
Yes, even though most animals fled because of the lay... It's settled then. Have a good night. Not...
Paimon's getting sleep. It's been a while since we... This...
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. Speaking of which, It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it... So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab. A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontama for a time. They proposed an intriguing idea. However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that, in their pursuit to discover the differences, the irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes. It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The bloodline of... So to me, all life is important. To understand life, life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching? Really? Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so... You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night. Don't worry. Paimon will be...
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Me too. The farther in...
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire... Also, retrieve the pest-repelling device.
Got it! Paimon will take care of...
All right. Let's meet... All right. It's about time to head out. The effects of the ley lines will also try to conserve... As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Worthless! Time for takeoff. Embrace the ice! My opponent!
Disappear! Worthless! Here!
Diana Special! Let's play! Yeah! Whirling snow! Take flight!
Useless! Here! Shut it!
Shake it and stir! Look at you!
Impossible!
Whirling snow!
Boring!
It stopped here!
Upon closer inspection, ley line energies are also strong. Ready yourselves.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Can get away.
Enshroud! Sir!
yourself. Time for takeoff.
I hear everything. One with the forest. Ha! Who do you think? Can't see.
What is this?
Leyline energy is this device. It's extracting energy from the lake. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences?
That's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if—
Wait! You're also vulnerable to— We're staying! We can't leave you here, but—
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit here—
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that— Why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken. Likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. Almost forgot about you.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room, the file room will definitely give us some— Enshroud! Ha! Sa! Ha!
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is. The pipes continue further.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all.
Tape?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that However, these devices are expensive to—
Come on, let's watch it!
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Goes in there. Ah!
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ain't— Oh? You're also quite happy. Kakata, do you— Yes. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. Inspiration from the ruins, and the research that when you can understand our language and live among— It's fine. You will—
Karkata is the mechanical crab, and that researcher named Abatui said he wanted—
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering—
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me—
Oh!
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people always dragged me into pictures. That isn't important. Let's go—
A date is written on it.
That's quite the time gap.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operation. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue? All right. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the... Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or... I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension? Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the Academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead...
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken part. Yahoo!
Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state... There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot.
Maybe Karkata?
It's hard to say.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with it. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me. Yes, it is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate... Of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the extract. Shut it off. If we let... Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't. In the end, it's just like the Academia said. I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still...
I see. So the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuous...
Paimon understands. Then...
Because Karkata is different from structures similar to living organisms, the ability to cry and laugh, and capacity for independent... Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the... But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of an experimental product, he would have... Karkata can't speak.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, First, let's find the control unit. of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze. Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down? Shaken and stirred. Can't handle your drink. Let's play.
Lament! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here!
Think you can bully me? Scratch that.
Think you can get away?
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud. Ha!
Useless!
Look at you!
Evil conquering! Here!
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also... Without an external force damaging the... Oh, but I bet you two are more worried...
Useless! Boring!
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will...
Karkata is unable to understand the... However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a...
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But...
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of... No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has... If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It...
Karkata? Karkata, can you hear Paimon? Tainari...
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time. It's a miracle that it managed to... I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Let them be alone for... The ley line extractor has seen traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but moving on, those affected, according to the Academia's policy, research materials related to mechanical life form. What the heck? You two should return first. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy... Listen, the Traveler had also, it'll take... Tell the adventurers... Oh, and don't talk about...
All right. Then... Anyway...
I see. Once the excess ley line energy... This is the stipulated...
Is Karkata? It's already damaged, but Paimon feels... Oh! Then how about when Paimon really wants to go right now? But alright then, we'll find time... How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Tighnari. How do you think we should ask him?
Keep your voice. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliacea, extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine.
Karkata?
Oh, I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't...
You didn't disassemble Karkata?
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said...
So that's why you two barged in like What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spantama. Who knew it would prove useful? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the... All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception.
That's... Wait, you just said life form.
The possibility exists, is all. It's hard. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Maybe a conflict between all those commands result. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on that, but as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to What do you think?
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Useless.
What should I do now? If only Sino was still around. Oh, I appreciate the concern, but who are you? Ah, friends of Sino! Well, I suppose it's not a secret or anything. Since you two are interested, My name is Nabil. I'm a matra in the Academia. A case involving the smuggling of canned
Huh? You mean the Academia is short on...
Well, not exactly. I suppose the main problem is that the case suddenly came up after General Mahamatra. Given the large scope of the issue, we talked things over internally and decided that we should find further assistance from out... If you two have some time.
Alright, since you...
Yes, large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have, according to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences. Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made it, according to our current leads, it's highly likely that...
You can count on us!
Here!
Useless.
Nilu! It's nice to...
Oh! Hey there, Traveler in Pine.
Are you here for some shop?
That's right. And so, the theater wants... Do you two want to come? It'll be a real... It's something like a tradition of ours. Rehearsals are exhausting. Mr. Zubair, our manager... Oh... But no one remembers...
We've been to a lot of festivals during our adventure. Will your celebration also...
Of course. We always...
Ah! So we'll need to bring a present. No way! Treat others how you want to be treated, but maybe you could let...
You can come, present or not. You two being there would be the best gift of all.
Is something up?
Yeah, but for now, it's more important. I tried to visit her, but I got turned away at the door. All I could do was to leave a letter encouraging her to get some... She'll be better soon. And then...
It's all thanks to you and Nilu that we managed to...
You're way too modest compared to you. Anyway, all that aside...
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time! What do you...
All right. Then wait. I completely forgot about this pile of...
Whoa! Did you...
Just one box. The rest were given to me.
That's way too many freebies!
All I know is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hint... I was planning on making a few trips to bring everything.
So this isn't even all of...
Are you
Of course! Carrying stuff is a piece of cake for him, right, Traveler?
Well,
Boring!
Oh! Well, if it is...
Greetings, Mr. Jute.
Of course I do! I've heard that Zubair Theater is although it looks like you...
Please allow me to introduce them. This and this is Paimon. His super reliable...
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look, Trav...
Don't underestimate Nilu. She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter bee.
Don't think anything of it. Anyway, sorry to get off topic. We're in a bit of a hurry.
I was joking. Anyone who runs a business knows to keep some extra stock. Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't...
Ooh, what a fantastic... Haujinn is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds special spices into his. Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you...
But is it really just for the kids?
I just can't help myself.
We're 2 peas in a pod. Who doesn't enjoy some good food?
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness! Paimon can't...
No matter how many times sometimes I...
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat. I baked a lot just now, and it's all packaged.
You made so much.
It was nothing. Making 1 serving or 100 servings is all the same to me. Don't worry about it. What kind of person would I be if I made you pay? Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back anytime.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things.
Nilu, good timing. I have the textiles you... If you took any longer, the Sumpter Beast...
Jude said that some Sumpter Beast...
Oh, yeah, really sorry about...
Trying to pull anything out of a Sumpter Beast's mouth is like playing a game of tug-of-war.
So they really do eat anything, huh?
Come now. You know, Sumpter Beasts sometimes eat not because they're hungry. The textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest. So even if a Sumpter Beast got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
You've tested this before?
But of course! How else could I be so... I wouldn't dare experiment.
True, it does...
Ho ho! Have I piqued your in...
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, Trav?
No thanks, Mr. Offsheen. You can't use that kind of tactic.
Tactic? So you mean everything?
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Offsheen is really good at spinning stories. Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair. My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. That's why my business started with such a boom. Our Nilu here is an extraordinarily good listener. After a while, I began to feel guilty. Anyway, since then, I've come to realize...
It's okay. We're all for...
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my... They're fine for general use. Nilu, why don't you take them?
Huh? No.
Just think of it as a favor for me. It costs me Mora to store.
Even so, let me buy them.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Besides, just take them. If you really feel that bad about it, give me... Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it.
Wow, even...
Hurry and take it. Just looking...
There's still one more store. Are you all right holding on to that much stuff?
About time, Nilu. Farhad here.
Please, I was only looking...
Wouldn't spoiling yourself, just...
Yeah, please wait...
These two look... weren't they at the Sub-Zerus Fest?
Yeah, and they're coming too to...
Oh, the more folks, the merrier.
Oh, yes, please do.
We even prepared a small gift. I really think we should wear some of these to give the event a more celebratory feel.
Wow, it's...
Farhad did most of the work. What a surprise, huh? He actually knows a lot of...
That is pretty...
Hey, why can't I have a little side hobby?
I know. I watched you make it. All right. Why don't you also try some on?
It fits perfectly.
They're so pretty! Is there one that Paimon can wear?
Unfortunately, we already gave out all the child-sized ones. I wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a...
Fascinating. Huh. That sounds kind of weird, but Paimon will let it slide.
Oh, you all sure got a lot of stuff there. I'm a porter by trade.
That'd be great! Please and thank you. But we have a pro now.
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me make one thing clear. Otherwise, I may not be able to hold back.
You're so obvious.
Shut it. Fine. Including Hushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, strength and balance are both really important for a dance.
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help carry the travelers from... Paimon can't fly anymore.
Are you okay, Paimon?
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff. Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumpter Man.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us, or else that, of course. We're all like neighbors, so we're always helping each other.
With this many freebies being thrown at you, you probably don't...
I felt so guilty at first, like I always owed some. Later on, I realized that it's actually like what Mr. Afshin said. By taking the freebies, when you order the wrong item or make too much of something, sometimes the best way to maximize... That's why there's no need to stress over the free...
Oh,
This has become our norm, and no one keeps track of the back end, so really, don't worry about it. All right, I have to bring all this to Mr. Zoo. Feel free to hang out here for a bit. It'd be nice if you... Nope. Mr. You two are our guests, so please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
Wow, the atmosphere here is so... Hey there!
Doesn't look too bright.
Hey! Talk about...
You, on the other hand, how would you describe the concept of mere curiosity is all? So that unremarkable. Is art a product that we create and bring? I, for one. I've been staying here for a long... I prefer to the existence of the theater, of Nilu, and of humanity itself. All of these can be considered as forms of art. It is not some
How does that have anything...
Let me ask you this. What to chance upon a spark of inspiration, art?
Hello.
What? Who are you? You can't just go on the stage as you... I'm just, making up...
Is that embroidered?
No. Well, it's just, sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
What an oddball. Oh, well, it's...
Hey there. Are you two?
You got it!
My name is Raykar. The little ones causing a ruckus are my children. They always get really excited Yes, they are. There's good work here, the pay's always on time, and I'm quite content with...
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
It's all right. My husband and I were both material struggles can always be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else. But I still consider...
Sorry for bringing up such...
Oh, it's all right. Once the event starts, you'll be...
Look! Nilu's back! Let's meet up with her. The event's probably about to start.
Sorry for the wait. I'll call everyone...
Let us give you a hand. Maybe we really should have prepared a gift. Then we could... As it is, all we can do is...
Maybe we should... I didn't do that great of a job.
Oh, don't think like that. And besides, you've never attended a
I'm still...
There's nothing to be worried about. There aren't any scary...
Right.
Huh. All right. Maybe this will help. Everyone, over here!
Wait! I've already said that I'm not ready.
Take it easy, and if you don't say any...
Using it as a gift.
So when Inaya was talking about making a prop, she was Yeah, but it looks like...
Actually, Inaya had prepared a special present for everyone before...
Woohoo! We're gonna get our first present!
Pipe down! The louder you all are, the more nervous she'll... You've worked on it for so long.
You've got this.
Is Mr. Zubair here? Sheikh Zubair, this is an urgent notice from the Academia.
What a condescending guy.
Since Zubair Theater has long violated the Academia, as its manager, you must halt all operations and dismiss all staff.
Why?
Little girl, this is not the first...
I didn't hear anything about demolition the last time. We have more shows planned, but it's impossible to do anything in just 30 days.
That issue is of no concern. You seem to understand the situation.
Demolition? The academia has never liked us, and they've never respected our work. To them, what we do is... This isn't the first time they've come by. They had asked us several... But our audience isn't the academia. If our shows are too difficult to understand, or too removed from everyday life, nobody would watch them anymore. Changing our content would not only mean turning our backs on our vision. Yeah. But I also don't...
I do not wish to explain everything again.
But none of us plan to accept this. Such an abrupt notice.
Ask whoever you will. The answer will...
Enough! Does your audacity know no limits, Father?
Huh? Father?
What academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair. Let me tell you. Even if you've always been awful. But even...
This is strictly business. Or what you think. I hope you all have not been irrevocably blinded by... Wrap everything up. And make preparations to shut down at once.
Why is he always like that?
This is quite the misfortune, but there's nothing... That's it for today, everyone! I'll go talk to them again tomorrow.
Sorry. There's no need to apologize, Nilu. No, is what that guy said.
Yeah, I guess you could... Knowledge is king in Sumeru, and their pursuit of it leaves no room for the arts. But if that's all it is, there's also no reason to go so... After Inaya ran away from home, I brought her here to Zubair Theater. She rarely talks about her family. All I know is that I never expected it to blow up like this.
If you did nothing wrong, then there's no reason to... Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight. Aw, that's true.
I'll try to think of something. What to do.
Can you pretend to shut down? Or we could go through a list of...
A debate?
Oh, if we can prove to Inaya's father that the Academia's position doesn't hold water...
I see. It's a good idea. Huh? I mean, no. I'm the literal word. I can't debate.
Nilu, you are only so stressed out right now because you care so much about protecting the theater.
This theater holds a special meaning in all of our hearts. But I just don't know. Can I really...
Paimon'll help too. You feel...
Thanks, you two. All right. Even though I may fail, I'll do my very best for everyone's sake.
That's our Nilu.
Okay.
Trying to best the academia in a debate. If you really want to try, I won't stop.
I don't think it's entirely hopeless. To Sharif, Nilu's approach will come off. Things might turn out differently from...
I am in favor of such a romantic feat. No playwright will turn down a
Sure, in fiction, but I'm not sure how well that... I'm not saying that I don't support you, Nilu. If you need my help, just say the word. Anything is better than just standing aside.
I'm also pitching in.
Thank you, everyone. I feel...
Not to rain on your parade. But he's erudite, meticulous, demanding, and exceedingly familiar with rigorous... You all already knew that. But when all's said and done...
That's enough.
Sorry, I've ruined... I just can't force myself to expect a positive outcome.
Yeah, it's way too early.
You're right, Inaya. We're up against the academia, but I still want to try. And it's not just me. I think everyone else... Say what's on your mind. I mean, after all...
I understand what you're...
Then... You can still get in touch with your...
Yes.
Then, please help us... But since we've decided on a debate, I'll do my best to... I, by myself, definitely don't have enough wisdom to beat your
Right.
That's right, Miss Neil.
Beat the bad guy.
Make him eat dirt.
You too. We aren't getting into a fight, but thank you for your encouraging words.
Well said back there, Nilu.
I felt that I might have said a bit too much. Anyway, Mr. Zubair, we're trying to...
It won't be difficult to explain. I have meticulously managed this theater's... I did all of that to protect ourselves if some... Yes, I know. If I can't even protect the members of the theater, in summary, you need sufficient confidence as long as you double down on that point.
All right.
While you prepare, once you're done chatting.
Do we really have...
Right now, no one's in the right frame of mind to perform. I have to... Nilu, with your talent and youth...
I've never thought about... I also want to keep...
You're becoming more... Do your best.
Her?
My teacher.
Inaya was right. It wasn't out of pity, or after all. I'd be a terrible person. She knows better than I...
Paimon doesn't really want to...
So, you've already developed some prejudices.
Oh, Paimon...
Although, I know not if you have a new answer to my What do you think is the meaning of art?
We probably do need to tackle this question if we want... I don't know how to explain it. But all I know is, does that count as a meaning?
You answered him so seriously. Careful, Nilu.
No. Nilu's answer far surpasses yours. And the meaning of art comes not from its creators. In other words, only art that can be appreciated by others. This is something that the academia can... I once pursued the mastery of art. However, the more of a connoisseur I became, the less I felt. I found that I could comprehend even the most complex, and I remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I visited this theater.
It was that life-changing?
Everyone here had a joyous part in the overall experience. In all honesty...
Hey!
But what bewildered me was how, despite the performance's middling quality, I realized then that I had walked the wrong... I left the so-called frontiers of artistic research and came to this theater. Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. Whether it be inspiring or... And if art cannot accomplish the...
When you put it... Mr. Zubair and I refuse to follow the academia. To put it simply...
I once stood in the spotlight. I care not for where my feet may take me next. But Nilu, you already you cannot give it up.
I understand.
Dust the cobwebs away from...
He really seemed to care a lot about the theater.
Once you get to...
I didn't expect you all to... That reminded me of my younger years. Back then, I can't do things like that anymore, but...
Sorry.
It's all right. There's no need to think such heavy thoughts. Have faith in the resilience of an adventure.
But won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt end?
So that's what... Relax. I've had a lot of experience with regret. Look at us now. He was thrilled because we wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggle.
Are you...
Yes, but I truly do mean what I say. Being here, the most important thing about an experience is I can choose to believe that my life ended with my husband. Similarly, even if this theater disappears, good and bad are all...
You have a...
Nilu, I know how important Zubair Theater is to you. But you don't have to be so nervous. We're all here with you. The theater won't go down so easily.
Thank you, Miss Raykar.
No need to thank me. If any...
You're... All right. I gotta cheer up. I feel...
Good.
Useless!
You're here. Is the theater actually...
He's been worried sick for a while now.
Hey!
What exactly happened?
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
They're messing with us again.
Don't tell me you'll have to live.
Come on.
Yeah, it is a...
There's no need to worry, though. I'm preparing for a public... If I win, we might be able to overturn things and change their minds.
Really? That's terrific.
Mine too. So what was their excuse,
Yeah.
Good thing they have the power to make
Yeah, they need to touch more.
Exactly.
Don't worry. Everyone here has your back. The Academia's
right. They don't believe that? Send them my way. I got them.
Maybe you can prepare some questions.
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe that's something I should do.
Ignore him. He's joke. No matter what, we will all.
Thank you all so much.
There are always more solutions than problems.
Gotta.
I feel like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Let's head back to the theater and organize our thoughts. Abby, have you seen Miss Inaya?
No, Miss Nilu. Miss Inaya isn't back yet. Wasn't she just passing on a message?
Traveler, Paimon, I think I've messed up big time. What if Inaya never planned to come back?
What?
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably thinks that all of this happened because she was.
Oh, right. As soon as her father showed up, she said that her father was
She has a long-standing conflict. She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us. So she thought.
And then she just quit.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. How will you know if you don't try? Anyway, first things first. We have to get her back.
But where should we start?
I think I might know. Before I brought her to Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote camp. If she has nowhere else to go after...
Then let's go take a look.
Yes, let's hurry. There are signs that someone had stayed here very...
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not. Let's take a look around. Did you hear that?
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
It sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
Yes, we're almost there.
Stay back! It's Inaya! She's being attacked by wild animals!
Inaya, don't be scared! We're coming to help! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! 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 So... Here! Yeah! Ta! Ha! Ha! Ta! Yeah! Ta! Unthinkable! Ha! Whirling snow! Yeah! Ha! Ta! Yeah!
There weren't so many big animals in this. Sorry.
Why did you leave? You really don't think?
No. Everything happened because.
Yeah! Everyone's working together towards that.
It's all right if it's me. As long as. You guys are the kindest people I've ever met. You.
Listen to me, Inaya. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would. Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you. No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilu, you can't win a debate against the Academia. Especially, my father he's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher. I tried my best to meet his expectations, but he still wasn't satisfied. I'm no genius. But whenever he berated me, yeah.
So that's why you ran?
At first, I thought the father would slowly come. For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score. I thought that all my hard work had... I even used the embroidery skills. I thought
I see. When we were embroidering your gift before...
Yeah. So I was tired of him yelling at me every day. But... he was more angry than ever before. You think you should be proud of 3rd place? Reflect on why you... I forgot how long I'd cried for. I only remember my parents. They argued for such a long time. My father eventually stormed out. I've completely given up. We're just...
How horrible!
I don't think you can beat him in a debate. He can never understand the relationship performers have with their He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes. What we cherish.
It sounds like your past has had a...
I understand now, but when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something quite wise.
Art must first be appreciated.
No.
The most important thing...
Miss Raykar has gone through a lot in her life. But although she ran into misfortune, she told me that the most important thing about an experience I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home. But after you ran away, those unhappy experiences allowed you to... Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new...
Oh.
Let the past stay in the past.
When I ran away from home, but you're right.
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but don't let go of the end.
That's right. If we put...
You're right. I'm not trying... I can't afford to lose anything more. The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
That's the spirit!
Let's go. I know him very well.
All right.
Well,
Okay. Looking forward to your good news. That should be everything. I'm not sure why, but...
You were great, Nilu! Your word talk like that during the debate...
Thanks for that, Paimon. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. Yeah. Huh? What's left?
Huh? Isn't a theater just a theater?
Wait. You're not asking what... Let me think. Inaya really wants to win. Not quite right, but it's close. Mr. Zubair had... Not quite right.
The most important thing...
When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
A bond?
The theater provides money for me. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. And its story won't end here. And we'll all be there for them, aside from the delivery of...
Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt, but... Paimon doesn't see how... Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong...
I feel like that's another prong in our...
Paimon also feels...
Sorry for the wait. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. It didn't take... Why are you all smiling so much?
We realized that...
We have to win.
it's already debate time! We did a lot of preparations with Nilou. Hopefully they were helpful.
Useless!
Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Sop. I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also—
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, you may have misunderstood us from the outset. However, the truth is that the Academia wishes, therefore the works they consume should also possess. We have failed to identify these qualities in the shows. In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, Zubair Theater would not be today—
Aggressive from the get-go. Can Nilou stand her ground?
Calm down, Nilou. First, careful. He said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the arts. Don't think that would make for a good rebuttal. In your eyes, our shows can't meet the Academia. Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the Academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction. Guidance and enlightenment are necessary if this stance holds performers to a higher standard and encourages if all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack any nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and—
He changed the topic without batting an eye. Good thing I'm prepared. If I remember correctly— No. Can't do that.
The most important thing about an experience is...
No. Can't... Someone at our theater has tried... He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works. If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then it's what's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow? That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
You can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
In that case, before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
You tell them, Nilou.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair. Likewise, the definition that Nilou put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party is the victor for this particular. Additionally, I must request that both parties—
Keep it up, Nilou! You're doing—
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that this course of action is also completely procedurally sound. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings. Or perhaps your compliance was purely—
That is indeed so, according to the laws decreed by the Academia.
He started talking about procedurals. I need to rethink things. Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operation. Although the theater's performances don't align with the Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished only because of that. Demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public. Otherwise, the theater can continue to failing to follow these rules makes your—
Yeah, that's right!
There are different ways to apply the rule. So long as this matter is discussed within the Academia—
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support. However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the academia.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable.
Cease your...
Nilu's definitely won this point, right? You're right.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violate. Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke...
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately...
That's a thing?
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over... Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than... And without its performances, the...
What you said isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, Nilu!
Right. I need to keep calm just a little more. Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore. But she has found a stable career. Her son, Sorin, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to... Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on. Even Inaya wants to stay with us. And Zubair Theater exists for...
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of the interpersonal relationships you speak. Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wage. Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests. They may be when scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems. We freely share our knowledge and however, this collaboration ends. The reason is simple. We are...
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks...
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive of the two. For this, the continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilu spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition. The academia has made significant academic
Oh no! What should we do? Things are good. A setup?
Good. He said what he said. But... is this really the best... She already agreed to this. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home... Then...
Inaya...
Sorry, Nilu. As expected, I should... If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, by your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain our relationship as...
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate...
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilu...
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is, you're so immersed in your own world, you can't
Yeah! Don't look down on...
You can watch a dance anyway.
I'm almost starting to feel so...
Order! Order! Members of the...
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, Father, I've been doing some soul-searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether there was any... I kept trying to earn your approval, but I only disappointed you. That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you, but by doing that, I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. I will move on from my family troubles, but if you dare to harm this place...
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still...
You already consider them to...
You should be asking us that question!
Of course we... Miss Inaya is a...
It was a bit of a process.
Make no mistake. All those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us.
Such... It is surprisingly a relief.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
They left?
Does that mean we've won?
We won?
Nilu, you're amazing!
I relaxed for a moment, and it looks like he's still...
Terrific work, Nilu and Anaya!
Didn't know you could get...
this really took a lot out of me.
Both Miss Nilu and Miss Ina. Should we throw a second round?
it's you. Yes, I feel a lot better. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time. Yes, and it's all thanks to you. Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw her, I thought to myself, the gods must have blessed. But later on, she would actually smile. Yeah. She said, dance is an art. It is a beautiful thing born from our life experiences. In other words, any place where people can... She wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her art. Right. The same as what Mr. Kasani. I was completely moved by what she had said. So before she retired, she told me, for as long as you live, this is why Mr. Zubair and I never, even though it ended up causing everyone a... Although, yeah, even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her before he left, Mr. Sharif looked like he probably has a lot of things he wants to say, but, well, now perhaps... Yeah, but you and Paimon are more than welcome to...
Are you still worried about Inaya? Let's be sure to come back often.
A blade embracing.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you. Hello. She'll be dancing for us from now on.
Inaya's taken her place on the stage! When you stop and think about it, Nilu's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's Huh? What do you mean by that? The whole demolition thing was going overboard. If he really wanted to be ruthless, oh well. It's not like we can understand how people like him think. Huh? Wait, look at the cat! Isn't that Inaya's father?
Oh. I don't have much to do today, so...
Are you looking for Inaya?
No, I am simply here to watch a performance. Well, I was, for it. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so I used this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from duty. Otherwise, the rumors would probably persist.
Suspended from duty?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time. I admit that I do not understand them. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. There are no parents who do not worry about their children. I suppose she... Never mind. I do not have the...
You're already here, so...
No, that is not... Do not tell her that I was here.
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? But... Huh? You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You're sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Ah, yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it.
Huh?
You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart. Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Yeah. She probably would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Do you think they'll be able to?
I'm not sure. All those years of arguments and misunderstandings can't be settled overnight. But no matter where their hearts and bodies may be, they will always be. All I wish for them is to be able. Oh, by the way, so we made you a little.
Isn't this Whoa! This is amazing!
We've also never made an. Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design, while Inaya, Miss Reykar, Miss nhac, as adventurers, you two will doubtlessly travel to many more. That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
You're welcome. Come on, take it.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.